Okay guys, we've seen a little bit about the actual product itself. Let's talk about graphics. Graphics, of course, are the magic that provides the marketing message in a banner stand. There's multiple options available to you, the consumer, when you decide what type of graphic you're going to mount to a product like retractable banner stands. Much like the banner stand and the hardware itself, there's multiple options in the graphic production as well. High-end, premium, mid-tier, and then, of course, low-end economy. The product that we typically see selling the most, just because of the great price point, is what you see here. And this is a 13-ounce vinyl material printed on a solvent printer at 720 DPI. What's nice about the vinyl with these new generation vinyl is, due to the tension on the roller on these systems, what had happened in the past was you'd see a little bit of an edge curl here, a bit of an industry stigma, if you will, but we have now found supplier partners that provide beautiful vinyl with hardly no texture at all on the background, very smooth surface, and no edge curl. So those tremendous price points stay put, but now we've got a much nicer application as far as a smooth surface for the ink and no edge curl here. So you've got a very nice, concise graphic. This is considered a lower end because of the price, not necessarily because of the visual, which, as you can see, is very nice. Option for you. Option number two, a lot of these displays go into an environment where you have a custom exhibit made out of beautiful sheer fabric, or if you're the type of consumer that prefers dye sub printed fabric material, which is very prevalent in this marketplace, we have an 8-ounce Oxford cloth that we can also mount to any of these banner stands. And again, no edge curl there. All the trimming is done with a heat knife so that there will be no fraying of fabric on the edge. A very beautiful presentation as well, with an 8-ounce Oxford dye sub print. And then the top of the line, the highest end, is what we consider an 11 mil rollable substrate that is printed at 1200 DPI. That's as close as you get to photorealistic with inkjet printing in the industry. Again, it's a rollable, somewhat rigid material that, when presented, has a very photorealistic look and feel to it. The one drawback with that particular substrate that you need to be aware of when you're talking retractable banner stands is you need to be careful when you go up and down with that particular substrate, because unlike vinyl, which is very forgiving of mistakes, unlike fabric, which is very forgiving of mistakes like dropping the rail accidentally, an 11 mil rollable material can easily crease or rip if you're not careful and you accidentally drop the rail from the midway point, for example, and it slams down into the canister. So if you're very careful, that should never be an issue, and that's a gorgeous print, 11 mil Melanix, and all priced to sell as well, quick lead times to produce.
Another thing to consider about a retractable banner stand is how to safely get it to your trade show. See how our top-of-the-line shipping case can protect your product.